Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 10 Minutes Daily Cafe Chat. I'm your host, Emily.
And I'm Lisa.
Happy Thursday, everyone, or as I like to call it,
Little Friday.
It is Thursday, February 19th, 2026. I like that energy, Lisa. Little Friday means the weekend is just around the corner.
Exactly. I'm already mentally planning my weekend nap schedule.
Well, before you drift off into dreamland, we have a very revealing lineup of news today.
Revealing? Ooh, that sounds scandalous. What are we talking about?
First, we have an expert explaining what really happens on a nude cruise.
A nude cruise? You mean people just walking around naked on a boat? Like everywhere?
Everywhere, even at the buffet. We will get into the etiquette of that.
I mean, I love a good buffet, but I don't want to see everything while I'm reaching for the mac and cheese.
That is a very specific image, Lisa. But don't worry, there are rules. I have so many questions, mostly about hygiene and sunburns. What if you burn places that have never seen the sun? Ouch. Yes, sunscreen is mandatory everywhere, and sitting on towels is non-negotiable.
Okay, that relieves my anxiety by about 10%, but only 10%.
All valid concerns. Then we have a dating dilemma from a woman who has been seeing a guy for 4 months, but has only kissed him once.
4 months? One kiss? That is not dating. That is a Victorian pen pal situation.
We will discuss whether he's shy, uninterested, or hiding something.
I am betting on hiding something. Or maybe he just has really chapped lips.
And finally, a more serious kind of exposure. Consumers are striking against big tech companies by resisting and unsubscribing.
Ooh, sticking it to the man. But also, unsubscribing is hard. I need my shows.
It is a battle between principles and convenience. Our key word for today is exposure.
Exposure, like exposing your body on a cruise, exposing your feelings in dating, or exposing corporate greed.
Exactly. You are on fire today, Lisa. Let's start with the most literal form of exposure, the nude cruise.
Okay, lay it on me. I saw the headline, Bare Necessities. Is that real?
It is very real. These cruises are becoming quite popular, but experts say it is not about what you might think.
You mean it's not a floating wild party?
No. The philosophy is body neutrality. It's about feeling free and shedding the social pressure of appearance.
I get the concept, but the logistics stress me out. Where do you put your room key?
Lanyard around the neck. That is the standard accessory.
Okay, that makes sense. But what about sitting down? You said the buffet?
That is the golden rule of nudist cruises. You must carry a towel everywhere.
A towel? Okay, thank goodness. So you're basically sitting on your own portable safety barrier.
Exactly. No towel, no seat. It's strictly enforced for hygiene.
That relieves my anxiety by about 50%, but I'd still be terrified of dropping food. Hot soup plus naked lap equals disaster.
I'm sure they're very careful. Also, there are textile zones where you have to wear clothes, like the main dining room for dinner, usually.
Textile zones. I love that term. Sorry, I can't come in. I am currently textile free.
The expert says the first day is always a shock, but by the end of the week, nobody cares. You stop looking at bodies and start looking at people.
That's actually kind of beautiful. It's like once everything is exposed, there's nothing left to hide.
Precisely. It strips away the armor of fashion and status.
I think I'm still too shy, or maybe just too cold. The sea breeze can be chilly.
Fair point. From exposing bodies to exposing vulnerability, let's look at this dating advice column. Okay, Dear Abby, 4 months, 1 kiss. What is going on here? The woman writes that he's a perfect gentleman, takes her on nice dates, but there's zero physical escalation.
Perfect gentleman sounds like code for just a friend.
She's confused. Is he respecting her? Is he shy? Or is he just not attracted to her?
4 months is a long time, Emily. In 2026, that's like a decade.
It is a long time to wait for a second kiss. What would you do in her shoes? I would have asked him month 2, "Hey buddy, are we doing this or not?" Direct communication. That is usually the best advice.
Maybe he's inexperienced, or maybe he keeps eating garlic before dates and is trying to be polite.
Or maybe he is demisexual and needs a very strong emotional bond first.
That is possible, but they need to talk. This guessing game is torture.
The advice columnist told her to stop guessing and start asking. Is there a reason we are moving this slowly?
That is a scary question to ask, though, because you might not like the answer.
True. The answer might be, I don't see you that way. And that hurts.
But better to know now than in another 4 months, right? Rip the Band-Aid off.
Exactly. Waiting doesn't change the truth, it just delays the pain.
Wow, Emily, that is deep. Delays the pain. I'm going to embroider that on a pillow.
Please don't, but you get my point. Vulnerability is the only way forward.
Even if it means getting your heart broken?
Especially then, because that is how you find the real thing. Exposure can be painful, but it is necessary for truth, just like our third topic.
The resist and unsubscribe strike?
This sounds intense. Who are we fighting? It is a movement targeting big tech companies, streaming services, shopping platforms, social media.
Why? Because they raised prices again? Disney Plus is getting expensive.
That is part of it, but it's also about ethics. People are protesting political bias, environmental impact, or how they treat workers.
So the idea is to cancel your subscription to send a message.
Yes, vote with your wallet. If thousands of people unsubscribe on the same day, the stock price drops.
It's a powerful idea, but man, it's hard to do.
Why is it hard, Lisa?
Because they have us trapped. I need Amazon for my cat food. I need Netflix for my Stranger Things reruns.
That's what we call golden handcuffs, or in this case, digital handcuffs. Convenience keeps us locked in.
It's true. I want to be a rebel. I want to stick it to the man, but I also want my packages delivered tomorrow.
That's the dilemma. How much inconvenience are you willing to suffer for your principles?
It's a guilt trip. Every time I click buy now, I feel a little bit like I'm part of the problem.
You are not alone. This movement is trying to make it easier by organizing mass strikes so individuals feel like part of a collective.
Strength in numbers. If 1 million people quit Prime, Bezos might actually notice.
It's the only way to get their attention. Corporations speak one language: money.
And we're the ones giving it to them. It's kind of empowering when you think about it.
We hold the purse strings. We just forget that sometimes because we're too busy watching shows.
Guilty. But maybe I can cancel just one obscure streaming service I never watch.
That's a start.
Then maybe I'll work my way up to the big ones. Baby steps.
We have covered a lot of ground today, from literal nudity to emotional vulnerability, and finally, corporate accountability.
It really was all about exposure, bringing things into the light.
The nude cruise exposes our natural selves.
No hiding behind clothes, just don't forget your towel.
The dating dilemma exposes the need for honest communication.
Stop hiding your feelings, ask for that kiss.
And the unsubscribe strike exposes the power dynamic between consumers and corporations.
And exposes how addicted we are to convenience, guilty as charged.
It's all about what we choose to reveal and what we choose to support.
I'm feeling very exposed to new ideas today. My brain is full.
Then it's time to wrap up. Thank you for joining our little Friday chat.
If you liked this episode, please don't unsubscribe from us. We want you to stay.
Yes, please keep your subscription to this channel.
And leave a comment. Would you go on a nude cruise? Be honest.
Or tell us about a time you had to have a tough conversation.
We love reading your stories.
Have a wonderful Thursday, everyone. See you tomorrow to wrap up the week.
Bye. Keep your towels with you.